I really dreaded making this video, but I feel it's a topic that needs to be discussed. On Twitter, roughly 3 to 4 days ago, I was on the account of a person I met on another social media website who shared their account with me and said, "Oh, follow me on here, help me get more popular." And I complied with that request and went on there and there's a thing on Twitter where you can retweet a message. We know how it works, at least the majority of us that use the website. Now, on this website, or on this person's page, they retweeted a post from a young African American girl that read, in part, something to the effect of, "I got up the courage to talk to the guy I liked, and here's what happens a year later." And it's about 3 pictures. It's one of her pregnant, then it's another one of her with the father and the child, and then another one of the child by itself. And it says, "Happy Valentine's Day." Now, there's a very difficult line I walk when it comes to critiquing this type of... First of all, let me just stress this. The act of having a child in your teenage years is not something to be frowned upon, but the realities that come along with it, I feel, are something that need to be addressed. Now, I've known in my lifetime several parents that became fathers and mothers at 16, 15, 17, 18. And the repeated message I hear from each of them is that when you become a parent, your life changes, but even more so, they all admit they cannot take care of these kids at their current age, and it has made another responsibility in their life. Now, my problem with her message is that it is devoid of any type of realism in relation to being the parent of a child that we know she can't take care of. And, I've seen in person young males and females who exhibit interest in parenthood at a young age. For example, there was one incident where I was out in public and a young girl who looked to be no older than maybe 17 had her child with her. And during this time, I saw another young lady that was in there who also looked to be rather young. And in watching her, with her child, she said, I want a baby." Those were her exact words. The exact things that came out of her mouth. That's verbatim what she said. And two thoughts immediately registered in my mind. One, she wouldn't have said that, at least at that point in front of me, were she not looking at this young mother with her child. And secondly, she is only seeing the glamorous part. I am one of those people that believes that there's worth and purpose to each life. I'm pro-choice. If it were up to me, I'd keep it for the most part. But I don't put myself in situations to where it's going to happen before I'm financially stable enough to take care of the responsibility. And with that being said, I do not like to frown upon people who have made different choices for me, but there is something inherently wrong in society where you can go and look at the glamorous part of, or the good part, because there's, natural goods, there's wonderful things being a parent, but there needs to be an expression of reality. The glamour, the glorification and glamorizing of teen pregnancy and having children you can't take care of really needs to stop, both in the media and in real life. And this is, again, no indictment on people who have children that, maybe they, again, are not financially able to take care of. We're not Chief Keef. We don't have records that sell for, sell a whole bunch of copies. No, we'll take care of them off of the money we're getting from the record deals. So all in all, it's something that I feel needs to be addressed. And I want to keep making my point clear, not an indictment on people who have kids young. Thank you for watching and have a good night.